Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Charlotte Hornets. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that one will be the 7th on the season for them. The team will still be looking to improve each time they take the floor.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Dick is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's Miller. And it's Bol in at the center position. And for the Warriors, Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. And it's Kuminga in at the 3. And one thing you've got to do on the floor tonight, box out.
Two elite rebounding teams here, BA, so making sure that possessions count. Work to get the best possible shot you can in the half court, because you know there's not going to be a lot of second opportunities in this one.
Now here's Miller. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Curry against Simmons. Curry passes to Kuminga. The fader. That one falls.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Back to Simmons. Pass to Bridges. Kuminga against Miller. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Simmons. Good.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Jackson Davis. On the wing, Curry. And here's Green from the arc. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Kuminga against Simmons. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Curry. And he lays it up and in.
And not just from deep. Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
And here's Bol. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Look
You got no chance of defending him right there. To the inside. In transition, here come the Warriors. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, man, Kuminga getting creative at the rim.
Here's Simmons. Last game, he had 28 points. Comes up empty down low. The Warriors lead by 3. You know, not too many teams have the stability of head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. There's been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
Miller outside. Simmons looking around. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Great setup. When you have Simmons' height, it's easier to see the entire floor.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside, Green. Now here's Jackson Davis. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Curry. Good D by Simmons.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Now here's Curry. Simmons defending. And Kuminga throws it down.
What a setup for Kuminga. All he has to do is rise up and throw it down.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Bull. Back to Simmons. Shoots over Curry. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Warriors lead by 6. Kuminga with it. Give him 8. Outside Curry. Kuminga with a screen on Simmons. Curry passes to Kuminga. Stolen by Miller. Now the Hornets moving it up. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Curry. It's good.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Curry against Simmons. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And the Warriors making a switch here. But Jimsky's checked in. Now here's Heel, guarded by Dick, and here's Kuminga for 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Simmons, the pass to Bull. Up top Miller. 5 on the clock. 18 feet out, and it's Charlotte with another.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Jackson Davis. Last game for him, he picked up 10. That one drops for him. Curry's got 7 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Left side Bull. The 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Kuminga against Bridges. Now here's Heel. He's guarded closely. The 3 is up. The rebound by Simmons. Hornets trail by 4. And there's the lob. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. Second, the Hornets.
And they, of course, have a style of play that is all about physicality. I mean, they love to embrace the contact out on the court, but the possession game for them is always pivotal.
Podziemski with it, guarded by Miller. Left side Podziemski, outside Curry. Healed for three. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
Yeah, they matched up very evenly, and that's not a compliment to either side. Last season was a struggle for both squads, and now they're each looking to turn the corner.
Martin, he's checked in for Miller. And that one misses. And with things just getting started in this new season, Britt, what are you looking forward to the most moving ahead?
Yeah, BA, I think about last year's teams and the magic that they had to push themselves into playoff positioning. Do they still have it? But one of the more exciting things in terms of the storyline is which teams are showing some early chemistry that could threaten some of those teams from last year. That is something that we always gravitate towards. The fresh blood, the new team, the one that's going to be the underdog throughout the course of the year, and how far can they push it?
Simmons with the bucket.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Simmons against Curry.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Trailing by 2. There's a screen by Bull. Simmons against Kuminga. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. They double team Curry. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Bull. Outside Dick. The 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
And it's blocked by Martin. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Cada's checked in for the Warriors. Brown comes in for Kuminga. Here's Bridges. On the court for the Hornets. Brandon Miller is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Miles Bridges. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Martin in at small forward. Now here's Simmons. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J. Simmons has got 10 points.
A guy who tends to play within himself. Simmons takes shots he really feels he can make.
Outside, Brown. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Charlotte has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Simmons up top. 10 points for him. Martin, the pass to Miller. Tries it from 19. Richards. 4 seconds left. Good on the bucket. And it's a 3-point Hornet lead.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Pass to Wiggins. Here's Cada. And it's blocked. And out of bounds. The Hornets will take it. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as he can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Hall's checked in for Cada. Bowl, he's checked in for Charlotte. Dick comes in for Martin. Miller, the pass to Simmons. Down low. Here's Bowl. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got his 4th assist in this one.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Simmons defending. Six to shoot.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Hornets leading by 5. And here's Simmons. 10 points for him. And it's Simmons with the jam.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And some changes here for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Buddy Hield in for Brown. To the middle. Here's Curry. Look at Steph Curry cooking it up inside.
Curry's toughness on display inside there, just clashing inside.
Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
Well, BA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Charlotte shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That's good from Bridges. Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Now Simmons. He's got 12. And he lobs it up and finished off by Bull.
Yeah, the playmaking skills of Simmons are elite. The pass-first attitude he brings is what helps tie the team together.
Hield passes to Kuminga. Now here's Jackson Davis. He's guarded by Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Podziemski. The rebound by Bridges. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Curry against Simmons. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Curry with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Curry, that's good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Bull. Stolen by Miller. And it's the Hornets on the break. Oh, they get a hand on it. Curry with a steal. In transition, here come the Warriors. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Well, Hield showing some confidence there in the fast break with the jump shot. Just puts his head down and powers his way into that shot.
Here's Simmons. He's got 14. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Green, he's checked in for Pajemski. Richards is checked in for Charlotte. So it's the Warriors now. They double team Curry. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Now here's Kuminga. Hield passes to Kuminga. Shot clock at 5. And here's Hield. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Bridges.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Richards with a screen. Here's Simmons. Rebounded by Green. Warriors trail by 9. Outside Kuminga. Blocked! Simmons against Hield. Outside Simmons. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Hield. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Yeah, for guards who are young players in the NBA, finishing around the rim is always a focus at this level. Nice job by Hield there.
Now here's Simmons. 16 points for him. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Oh, Curry from way out there.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Simmons, the pass to Bridges. Outside Bull. Pass to Dick. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Green.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
They double team Curry. Poke loose. Hield from outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Richards has got his 6th rebound on the night.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Hield on the wing. Back to Green. And here is Kuminga. Bull covering. Kuminga's shot is off. Charlotte leading by 7. It's stolen by Curry. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Green. Curry looking it over. To the paint. It's intercepted. Here's Simmons. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half now in the books. Charlotte on top, leading by 7. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the 3rd quarter, right after the break.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Charlotte Hornets.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times the defense couldn't get back. That created all sorts of mismatches.
Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard matchup from the first half.
Their teams have leaned on them, and they've been rock solid. Actually, more than that, they've been the catalyst.
Leading by example. We're seeing it firsthand. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
For those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at Jonathan Kuminga. What a contribution here.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They've led by as many as 11. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. And it's Kuminga in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Warriors 5. Hield. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's on Brandon Miller, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Hornets leading by 5. Simmons drives in. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Oh my, Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Simmons against Curry. Pass to Green. Throws it up high. Stolen by Bridges. And it's the Hornets on the break. And finished off by Bull.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Kuminga against Bull. Now here's Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Jackson Davis has got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's Simmons. 18 points for him. Clock at 6. Here's Bridges. And it's Charlotte with another.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Curry against Simmons. Kuminga with a screen on Simmons. Inside.
And Kuminga is so physical. He'll get a lot of these.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Pass to Dick. Now Bull. Puts it up. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And let's talk about Draymond Green for a moment. Certainly one of the most outspoken players in the league, Brent.
Well, Draymond has never held back, whether he's talking about his opinion or the way that he sees the game, which is remarkable and a revelation to his intelligence as a defender on the floor. Draymond Green has been special on the defensive end throughout his career. That's a good effort from Curry, just jumping right into the key, not minding who's around and getting the call.
And that one falls for Curry. Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But I gotta give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries, the confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
Now here's Bowl. 6 points for him. And denied. He sends it right Outside Curry. On the wing, Green.
A top passer at his position. Green really takes pleasure in feeding his guys and getting them going.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Bull. Dick with it. Outside Simmons. There's a screen by Bull. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
Shoot two.
Free throw good. Simmons. That one misses. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Hield. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Green, the pass to Curry. Curry draws the double. 4 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Kuminga's shot is off.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Outside Simmons. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Hield with the ball. He's picked up by Miller. And here's Curry for 3. It's rebounded by Dick. Charlotte leading by 5. Left side Simmons. Shoots a fadeaway. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Kuminga finds Green. Here we go. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
So fluid in the open court. Simmons can beat you in a variety of ways. That time as a finisher.
Curry passes to Hield. Pass to Green. It's blocked. And he recovers it. The shot no good. Nice D from Bridges. Left side Simmons. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. Charlotte in 5th.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
Martin, he's checked in for Dick. Warriors trail by 7. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Simmons. He's got 21. Pass to Bull to the paint. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Stephen Curry.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course they foul him.
So he can't get either to fall. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And it's blocked by Martin. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Knocked away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Miller. Outside Hield. Jackson Davis. It's good on the putback.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Simmons against Curry. Bold pass to Simmons. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his third foul so far.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Outside Simmons. There's a screen by Bowl. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Well, he hasn't been able to capitalize on his chances at the line, only making one free throw.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Green. Here's Jackson Davis. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They've led by as many as 11. Left side Bowl. Yep, that one goes. Bowles got 4 points this quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hornets.
You have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Wiggins outside, fires the 3, and the rebound goes to Charlotte. Now here's Simmons. He's got 25 to the inside. Stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Pajimski. Back to Wiggins. Lets the 3 fly. Bull grabs the board. Bull's got rebound number 7 tonight. Simmons up top. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 7-point Hornet lead.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Good on the 13-footer. He's got 5. For Charlotte, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Outside Bull. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Bull's got 10 points.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
Simmons defending. Pass to Jackson Davis. Good D by Simmons.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 27, and the Warriors pushing it up now. Now here's Jackson Davis, guarded closely. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Cody Martin. The first one falls.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Brandon Miller's checked in for Charlotte. Simmons comes in for Melton. Here's Pajemski. To the middle. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons, using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
On the court for the Hornets, we've got Ben Simmons. He's out there with Brandon Miller. Nick Richards out there with Cody Martin. And it's Salon in at the 4 spot. Now here's Brown. And there's a pick. Back to Curry. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Outside Pajemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Miller. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
And trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Here's Wiggins. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Simmons has got rebound number 7 tonight. Miller on the wing. From the arc. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Now the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Now here's Brown. There's a screen. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Simmons. Martin outside. Right wing. Richards with it. Outside Simmons. Releases from 15. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Simmons against Curry. Pass to Hall. Tipped. Simmons against Curry.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
The 3 from Curry. Curry buries the triple.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Pass to Miller. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Tough move by Miller, having to absorb the foul while taking his shot.
And he knocks down the first one. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Hall. Green comes in for Brown. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Hield is subbed in for Pajemski. Bowl, he's checked in for Charlotte. Bridges comes in for Martin. And so he makes both from the line.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And here's Curry. Outside, Green. Down low. Here's Jackson Davis. There's the block. Good work defensively by Richards. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-6 run. From deep, here's Simmons. Kuminga pulls it in. Warriors trail by 16. Pass to Hield. Outside, Green. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Bowl.
Well, when Steph gets into the lane, he does a great job of shifting and moving the ball around and does not go away from the contact, forcing a foul.
That free throw no good. Dick, he's checked in for Charlotte. And the second free throw is good.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
Now here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Hield on the wing. Guarded by Miller. Green, the pass to Curry. Clock at 6. Now Kuminga. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 8 assists in the game.
And the strides Kuminga continues to make are impressive. Good to see him taking and making the mid-range J.
And they double up Simmons. Bol, a screen on Kuminga. Simmons against Curry. Doubled by Kuminga. Here's Miller. The three-pointer off the mark.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Healed up top. Guarded by Miller. Green, the pass to Curry. Launches a three. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Simmons. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Warriors trail by 15. On the wing, Green. And here's Kuminga for 3. Bol grabs the board. Bol's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. On the wing, Grady Dick. Overhealed. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Now here's Hield. Here's Jackson Davis. And he goes in for the dunk.
And credit Buddy on that play. The correct read, setting up his teammate.
Now Simmons. Miller left side. The kick out to Simmons. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Simmons finds Bol. The bank shot, no good.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
Simmons against Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Out to Hield. This one for 3. The Hornets pull it in.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Here's Simmons. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Jackson Davis with it. Inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good for Kuminga. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter here. Here's Simmons. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Well, like the extension there from Draymond Green, reaching out and timing that one.
Kuminga's shot is off. Charlotte leading by 13. Left side, Simmons. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Kuminga with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Kuminga's shot is off. Charlotte has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Hornets.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Ben Simmons.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Bridges finds Simmons. Shoots over Curry. Here's Bol. Pass to Dick to end the drought. Rebounded by Green. timeout called by Charlotte. Your thoughts, guys?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And we present the player of the game, Ben Simmons.
Pacers fans, get out. It's game time. Let's meet the starting five for your Indiana Pacers. Starting at 1 yard, 6'3", number 2.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Charlotte Hornets. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And it's still early in the year, but already some trends developing as we check out the new power rankings. You look at the Clippers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Seeing where the Hornets are, they've started this year as well as they could have hoped. Playing great basketball, probably exceeding preseason expectations.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Miller is out there with Simmons. Then it's Bol. Then it's Bridges, and it's Dick in at the small forward. And for Indiana, the forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. So I expect to see them keep the intensity up. So we should be in for a fun one.
Excellent precision and focus from Simmons. Feeling nobody can guard him down on the block, and he's right most of the time.
Outside Turner. Pass to Nesmith. Indiana moving the ball around. Three-pointer. Cans it from downtown.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Simmons. Right wing. Ball kicks to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Miller with a wide open look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Answer 3 right there. Miller returning the favor.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Siakam outside. Nembhard with it. Kicks it out to Siakam. And Indiana, another 3.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Bol, a screen on Halliburton. Simmons dishes to Bol.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Down low, here's Halliburton. It's sent back down by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
I think this is what Simmons loves to do more than anything. When he's looking to score, he wants to get all the way to the rack.
Halliburton against Simmons. Left side, Halliburton. Lays it up off the glass. Halliburton's got his second basket of the night.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Bull the pass to Dick. Halliburton against Simmons. Here's Miller. It's rebounded by Indiana. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game. Lob it up and let Bull do the rest. I think that's a combination of hops and reach.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
All right, fellas, it's dance time. Get ready to dance. You're on the big screen. Dancing Machine. Next dancer.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Siakam. Last year, getting it done. He averaged 18 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Capitalizes off the crossover. Siakam's got 5 points so far.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Simmons against Halliburton. No good from Simmons.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Outside for Halliburton, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. These teams were last season's best passers, the squads with the most assists in the NBA. Second, the Pacers.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out.
These Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Now here's Simmons. He really played well in that last game against Golden State. Bull, and a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. He has 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Halliburton with the bucket. That's 7 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Simmons looking around. The offensive rebound. Pass to Bull. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Halliburton. Headed by Simmons. Siakam kicks to Turner. Shot clock at 6. With the teardrop, Fires the three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, and the way the game is played in this day and age, it really is beneficial to have a big man who can stroke it from deep. And Turner is definitely of that ilk.
Now here's Simmons. Bol, a screen on Halliburton. Simmons finds Bol. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Here comes your
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Aaron Neesmith. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Cody Martin, he's checked in for Grady Dick. On defense, the Hornets trailing by 2. Tips it up. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Pass to Miller for 3. He goes up again. Second shot opportunity. And no problem from Bol as he finishes at the rim. Bol's got 10 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Rejected by Halliburton.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. Miller grabs the miss.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Here's Simmons. Hits the front of the rim and out. Indiana's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the charts. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
Halliburton hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Now here's Simmons. Pick by Bridges. The drive by Simmons. And here's Miller outside.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
Pacers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Outside, Simmons to the inside. Fades back, and it's Bol that time on the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists tonight.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
You watch Halliburton shoot. The release is a little low, but it's quick and it's deadly.
Here's Simmons. Now Bol. Martin with a screen on Turner. Clock at 6. And the dunk by Bol.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward.
Neesmith, the pass to Jackson. Back to Neesmith. Screen by Siakam. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Pass to Neesmith. Mathurin against Simmons. It's blocked, and they recover it.
Yeah, and checking out some stats here for Ben Simmons. A very nice season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 6 points a game, 8 assists, and 6 rebounds. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. A minute 20 left to play here in the first. And here is Simmons. He's got 6. That's tipped. It's stolen by Mathurin. Pass to Toppin. Simmons against Mathurin. A nice shot by Neesmith.
Great awareness by Mathurin. Saw the defense rotating and found a teammate with the assist.
Simmons with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Aaron Neesmith.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Good on the second free throw. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Mathurin against Simmons. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Indiana leading. Here's Mathurin. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit. Pass to Walker from downtown. Hits the 3-point bomb.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Therese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Simmons is out there with the Anthony Melton. Then there's Cody Martin. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Zalon in at the four-man position. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Neesmith can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 5. Here's Melton. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
Assist goes to
Simmons got 6 assists here tonight.
That's too easy for Melton. The defense has to offer more resistance there.
Mathurin against Simmons. Pass to Toppin. And it's blocked. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, I did. They wore me out too, Bart. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka, whoo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
Toppin finds Neesmith. From deep, Walker. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Charlotte trailing. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Toppin. It's rebounded by Charlotte. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
You got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beat. I mean, but you've got to start somewhere. A win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
Simmons against Mathurin. Shot to stop the run. And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
And for that game against the Timberwolves, that one's going to be the 7th game of the season, almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
Free throw good, Mathurin.
Pretty easy to get excited about Benedict Mathurin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
Grady Diggs checked in for the Hornets.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got 5.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Here's Salon. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Simmons on the wing. Defended by Mathurin. Simmons against Mathurin.
Love to see Mathurin upping the intensity on D, getting right up on his man and really bothering his shot.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. In second, the Hornets.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
now coming onto the court.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Brandon Miller, he's checked in for the Hornets. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 8.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Here's Simmons. And no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Good on the triple. Now it's a 4-point Indiana lead.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
McConnell against Simmons. Inside. It's stolen by Mathurin. Walker against Miller. Walker the pass to Mathurin. To the paint, 5 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. Not a contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Pacers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner comes in for Toppin. Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 6-point game. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Miller outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Miller's got 6 points.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His 3-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
Here's Halliburton. Here's Turner. Hornets with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Steps back. Jackson a screen on Simmons. Jackson misses. Hornets have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Here's Miller. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And it's 8 points from Brandon Miller.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
Jackson a screen on Simmons. Offensive rebound. And Jackson throws it down hard. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
On the wing, Miller. Stolen by Walker. Now the Pacers moving it up. A pull-up. The shot, no good. The Hornets have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
The Hornets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
The first one falls.
You know, for Miller, to me, it's about playing to his strengths. When he does that, he's an effective player.
And Indiana making a change here. Neesmith is checked in. The Hornets also changing it up. Bridges comes in for Nick Richards. And Simmons subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Halliburton against Simmons. Here's Bull. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
1:05 left in the first half of the game. Simmons passes to Miller. Back to Simmons. 6 to shoot. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And Neesmith with the slam.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by Tyrese Halliburton. Indiana leading by 11. 24 seconds left here in the second. Indiana moving the ball around. Back to Nembhard. Turner with a screen on Bull. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Outside, Simmons shoots over Nembhard. And the first half is now in the books. Indiana out in front, up 11. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Taking a look at Charlotte, when you come out rocking with 2 straight wins, you're feeling good.
Yeah, got to keep that out of your head, though. Each game presents a new challenge.
And returning now to that first half of our featured matchup, the strong play of Tyrese Halliburton has been a major contribution.
Stepping into the league ready, Tyrese Halliburton, a calming presence on the team, doesn't have too many off nights.
Kind of like you, consistently providing great analysis, Shaq. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Bol.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And the Pacers with possession here. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Turner passes to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's Nesmith. Here's Nembhard.
And you know Miller was in his head on that one. Nice job just staying connected, making the shot uncomfortable.
And it's good assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Turner. Takes a 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
I really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Bol against Turner. Back to Simmons. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Bridges. Siakam's shot is off. Hornets trail by 11. Here's Simmons. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Nesmith has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Here's Nesmith. And Bol sends it back.
How are you even supposed to shoot?
Oh!
goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And here's a look at the stats for Bridges. Good season for him last year. Averaged 18 points per, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Out to Miller. Fires from deep. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Miller throws it down hard.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
And stolen by Simmons. Miller right side. Back to Simmons. Bridges sets the screen for Simmons. Got that bucket. And now just a 2-point Indiana lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
To the middle. Now, here's Bull. He's got 20. That one good for 2. And that's 21 points for Ben Simmons.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Boy, I've liked the defensive persistence, hounding the opposition and forcing mistakes. As a result, coming up with steals, too.
Martin's checked in for Brandon Miller. Now Simmons. He's got 21. Pass to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
And once Bull gets going, catches fire, he stays with it, which is bad news for the opponent.
Halliburton with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Halliburton is double. No one near Turner as he lets it go. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Simmons, and they double up Simmons. Dick wide open, and out of bounds. as the Pacers gain possession.
Second in rebounding, fifth in fast break points. And how about they broke into the top 10 last year in second chance points? They made that a focal point heading into the season, and boy, did it pay off.
And you just mentioned it. What a year it was for them on the glass. The sheer effort and energy they put into their rebounding was tremendous. And stolen by Simmons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Sometimes you just have no way of stopping Simmons on the interior. I mean, he's a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
Nembhard with it. He has 5. Outside Turner. Pass to Halliburton. Turner inside. Dick defending. His 3-pointers off the mark.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Simmons dishes to Bridges, and the shot is good. Bridges has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
One thing you know you're going to get from Bridges, he can really score.
That has never been a problem for him. He's always been able to put it in the basket. He's got a really good feel and stays in attack mode when he's on the offensive end.
Simmons passes to Bull. It's Martin on the wing. And here is Simmons. He's got 22. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Pass to Bull. On the wing, Bridges. Covered by Siakam.
Simmons doing a nice job being physical, taking the foul and still getting the shot up.
For Charlotte, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. That's good from Simmons. Some changes for Indiana. Walker's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Melton's checked in. Simmons against McConnell. Siakam a screen on Simmons. Now here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded. Walker finds Mathurin. And a miss there on the triple. Hornets trail by 4. And it's Simmons penetrating. From outside the arc. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Simmons with it. Mathurin picks him up. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Simmons inside. Working on Walker. And once again off the mark by Charlotte. Pacers leading by 4. Pass to McConnell. Outside, Walker. Here's Siakam. The Hornets pull it in. Bulls got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Simmons. 24 points for him. Shoots a fader and off the glass. That one's good. Bulls got 6 here in this quarter.
Not just a threat inside. Bull can stretch things out, too.
Walker the pass to Mathurin. Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And we've talked about this. When Simmons takes initiative, good things tend to happen.
And the free throw stats there, 6 of 8 shooting, so 75% so far.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the stripe. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediate. And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low. Teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
And the Hornets making a change here. Richards is checked in. They need this one into the lane.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Screen by Bull. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Bull.
Really good screen that time. Then Bull with the quick roll.
The Pacers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Pass to Jackson. Comes up empty down low. Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And the dunk by Bull.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Jackson, a screen on Simmons. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
This really elevates Ben Simmons' team when he's shooting it like this. Great to see him finding the scoring rhythm.
Here's Mathurin. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
The Pacers making a switch here. Toppin's checked in.
You know, when you think about Mathurin, his scoring ability really jumps out at you. You got to be excited about his future.
Here's Simmons. The Pacers pull it in. They've led by as many as 11 points. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Mathurin. It's tipped.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Oh, he got it!
Nice call.
He beats the buzzer!
Count it up.
Oh, big time shot!
How about that?
Woo.
Yo!
Oh, man, that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Hornets leading by 4, and Charlotte looking at who they've got. They've got Simmons. Cole is out there with Bridges. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's Richards in at the center position. Simmons passes to Richards. Bull kicks to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Bull, a screen on Halliburton. There's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by Bull.
Boy, Simmons is so intelligent in these screen and rolls. A fantastic decision maker.
Pass to Neesmith. Now Nembhard. Turner with the screen. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
and they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everybody.
Oh,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
Halliburton against Simmons. Goes up on the wing. They get the rebound. Martin dishes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
You know, this is Simmons at his most explosive, and we are seeing the vast array of his skills on display here tonight.
Siakam up top. Here's Neesmith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Miles Bridges.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Neesmith, 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Charlotte making some changes. Dick comes in for Nick Richards. And it's Brandon Miller in for Cody Martin. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Bol, a screen on Halliburton. At the elbow, Bol. Shoots over Turner. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the paint, here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Boy, games like this really show Turner is the full package. When he puts it all together, it's special.
Simmons against Halliburton. And Simmons kicks to Miller. Bol setting the pick for Dick. 5 on the clock. Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Pass to Siakam. Bridges with some nice defense. Charlotte leading by 8. Outside, Simmons. Dick with it. Back to Simmons. Miller, the pass to Bridges. Plenty of space. And it's good off the back rim and in. Bridges has got the lead up to 10 now for the Hornets. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
It's time for Thanksgiving. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Keep on dancing. No.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David. Nemhard with it. Turner finds Halliburton. Lets it go from the wing.
The length. Simmons just overpowering with that reach.
Clock at 6. Turner against Bol. Blocked again.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
Shot from the inbound. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Nemhard. Drills the three-pointer.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Miller with a screen on Halliburton. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton. There's 1:59 left in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 6. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 40 points.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Siakam misses. Hornets leading by 9. The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Ben Simmons again. Simmons got the lead up to 13 now for the Hornets.
You know, with his size and skill, Simmons is really good down low. I think he can score a bunch of points this way.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Charlotte.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Ben Simmons.